my rosebuds. So I wanted to share my perspective on relationships and how we as people ruin our relationships based off of mindsets and perspectives. Because one thing that I used to do a lot of in my previous relationships was I used to have this mentality of I own them, they're mine, ha ha ha, like, you know. But then I realized as I was healing and just reflecting on my relationships, I realized when you have the mindset of that person is mine, or you just have ownership over them, to have ownership means to have some type of control over it, right? And so I realized in those relationships, I used to try to control them in some type of way, whether it was them getting them to do something that I wanted, or for them to get me something that I wanted, whatever the case may be. I feel like I was trying to control their every move and how they reacted and behaved, and if they didn't do that, it would make me feel some type of way, and I would be so mad at them, but really I should have been mad at myself. And that's the same thing with a lot of people who are in relationships. They have this owner mentality, which I feel like is like the master and slave. I call it the master, the slave mentality. You know how your masters in slavery, masters used to own the slaves, and if the slaves didn't do what they wanted them to do, they would punish them. That's how I felt, and I had a dying death moment when I realized that about myself. I was like, oh my God, I was not the best person. Like, why would I want ownership like that over somebody when I wouldn't even want it over me? So when I had that mentality, I also see that it helped me to realize that I am only with someone to experience life with them. However their lifestyle is, combined with my lifestyle, is what our lifestyle will create. And I think that was a epiphany moment or revelation that I had, because it's like ever since I had that realization moment, I no longer feel like bounded to somebody, like I say bounded bounded, bonded, whatever. I no longer feel bounded to them. It is bounded. I no longer feel like that to anybody. I don't feel super attached to somebody. I feel like when you have that owner mindset, you're trying to put all of your attachments on that one person, and that is a lot of pressure on someone, and that's a lot of pressure on you. And I had to really realize that, because that was like ruining my relationship with the men that I was with. And it, in totality or in actuality, it was very toxic of me as a woman to even, or a person, woman, whatever, to even want that type of control. So I'm giving this perspective because if you're in a relationship, stop thinking about that person as you own them, because you don't own them. People can decide today that they don't want to be with you and go live a whole nother lifestyle outside of you and with other people, and you have to be okay with that. You know, some people be in relationships, they partner wake up and don't want to be with them anymore, and people lose their marbles because of that mindset of ownership. And I feel like ownership brings attachments, and a lot of people struggle with attachments, and a lot of people struggle with detachments. And I'm gonna have to get a whole nother video with that, because that's a whole different ball game, because that's a topic that needs to be talked about as well. But I just wanted to share my perspectives on this particular topic, because I feel like that was a really big thing to me, because now going forward, I view my partner like as like, man, I'm so excited to like experience life with you. Like, you have your life going on, I have my life going on, and just seeing what we could build off of that is a beautiful feeling. Because it's like, and I swear this is where people start to, and I really too, this is also it taught me where I am now having this new appreciation and gratitude for my partner, because I'm now looking at my partner as this free person who is just like, this is what his life consists of. This is what he do on a daily basis. This is what makes him happy. This is what he likes to eat. Like, you know, you just see how your person really thrives and it just shows you your partner, how they honor themselves, how they respect themselves, how they nurture themselves, how they take care of themselves spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, without the pressures of attachment and ownership on their weighing on their shoulders. They can fully be who they are meant to be, and vice versa. And I love that so much. And it's like, no matter who I'm with or who I'm around, I no longer feel the need to be super attached to them in that way, to where I want control, because I don't want control over me like that with somebody. So, and vice versa. So I wanted to share that perspective, and y'all let me know how it make you feel, because I had to share that, because that's something that we really need to reevaluate more when it comes to dating. So let me know how you feel, what's your perspective, what's your thoughts. Drop a rose in the comment section if this resonated with you. Peace out, family.